Hi, welcome to Murdoch James Estate. You'll notice from having driven all the way out here that we are a wee way out of Martinborough, and the reason for that is the soil that the vineyard is planted on here. Basically, the vineyard, which sits on this hill here, sits on the Pacific tectonic plate, whereas the driveway you just drove up sits on the Indo-Australian tectonic plate. So this is all minced up seashells and fossils and shark's teeth. Now that's really important because that minced up seashell or the limestone really adds a texture and a breadth of flavour to the cool climate, high acid grape varietals that we produce here. Being an elevated site, it's very windy up here, and that's really important because our berry size becomes really stunted by the wind. The berries struggle to grow, and that's really important because all of our flavour is in the skins of our grape. So if we've got little grapes, we've got more skin to pulp in ratio, which is giving us more intensity of flavour. Everything that is done here in the vineyard is all done by hand, and everything in the winery is done by hand. What we want to do is transfer that intensity of flavour from grape and into your glass. 80% of the wine is on the vine. We take good care of our vines, hand tend them. That's going to come through in the final product. Of a white grape and the inside of a red grape is exactly the same. It's just a clear colour. The only thing that makes red wines red is that the inside of the grape's fermented with the skins. The longer the juice spends with the skins, the more colour, flavour and tannin you get into your wine. Each barrel is sourced from a different part of the oak forest in France. Some of them have a really tight grain and some of them have a really coarse grain, and that gives different levels of oxygenation. Additionally, each barrel is toasted differently. What happens is the coopers or barrel makers, they hand build their barrels and they put them over like a little campfire, like a brazier, and the brazier toasts the inside of the barrel. So we've got this one which says ST, standard toast. This says M plus toast, medium plus toast. So a medium plus toast is much more heavily toasted than our standard toast. Depending on how long the wine spends in the barrel, depends on how much smoky charcoal flavours we've got and how savoury and earthy and integrated the wine becomes. Now, as I said, everything here is hand done. We do everything by hand, which means we taste everything. So every few months we taste each of our barrels, all of our 200 barrels, and we say for this Pinot Noir, which we like to be quite fruity and spicy, we like the taste of this barrel and this barrel and this barrel. This one's a little bit too earthy, so we might put that in our Martinborough Pinot. That one's really spicy, we might put that into our Fraser Pinot. So it's all done by taste, not done by a predetermined system or done by a record book or just done by a chart. It's all done by taste.